Come to you an explanation. Broken. Come to you an explanation.
Hello and welcome back to the TeenTok show. I'm your host. She's your panelist guest. Are you panelist or a guest? You're both. Okay, so my name is Blessing. For those who don't know who I am Blessing Nathaniel, the host for today's episode. And we have with me our beautiful guest. Introduce yourself, the wave. It's a wave for me.
My name is Naomi Johnson.
Naomi. Hi, Naomi. Hi. Welcome back to the show. You disappeared like Emmanuel. You're finally back. It's been a while. How was your day?
My day was fine. All thanks to God.
No stressful?
No, a bit.
The sun?
Maybe.
The dust? The dry?
Yes.
Gambia is dry and dusty. Everything. It's not hot, but everything is not okay. So how was the week in general?
The week was alright. Yeah.
It was fine. You had classes. Everybody was fine. Okay,
Yeah.
so my week was okay. Interesting.
Wow.
Tiring somehow, but okay. We thank God in general. So this is the TeenTok show brought to you by Aloud Gambia. No, Aloud Foundation. Sorry. TeenTok show brought to you by Aloud Foundation, Aloud Gambia. Also followed by Paradise TV, because literally. So on this show, we come with mind-boggling questions followed by spicy comments. So what we try to do on the show, as always, is we answer your mind-boggling questions to the best of our abilities from
God's perspective. God's perspective.
God's perspective. We'll repeat it again. We answer mind-boggling questions to the best of our ability from
God's perspective.
Thank you very much. Clap for yourself. Clap for yourself. Okay, so you can reach out to us on all our social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Send your questions and your comments, and we'll be happy to read them and answer them. So on every show, like I said, we have spicy questions. So the spicy question of this episode is: are you ready? Drum roll, please. Hey, the drum on your lap. You don't know how to drum roll? Where are you coming from? Drum roll, please. So the question reads: I have too much anger in my heart, and it feels like forgiveness isn't something I possess. I try many times to control my anger, but it never works. Why am I like this? I want to forgive more, but it's hard. Do you relate to this question?
Yeah, kinda.
Which
Yeah.
part of the question? Because this is like
Because
anger and forgiveness. So which part of this do you relate to?
I think the anger. Yeah, anger.
So you have anger issues.
Yes.
Naomi has anger issues.
Please don't think
So like how will you rate your anger issue? Let me just ask.
I don't really know. Maybe 50% or 60. Yeah. Because I don't really think it's anger, but I just get pissed easily.
It's the same as anger. It's just in a more
Yeah.
fancy language. Pissed. So what about forgiveness? You forgive easily?
Yeah, I do.
Easily.
Yeah.
So if I slap you now, you forgive me. Okay, so I think for me personally, my anger issue, I definitely do have some kind of anger issues, but my anger issue is not like that. I think mine is okay. But then sometimes, you know, when worse get to worse, we throw fists. I'm sorry, I'm gentle. Do you throw fists?
No, never.
Yes, we are gentle women. We are very beautiful ladies. We are ladies. We compose ourselves. So forgiveness for me, yeah, I don't have the forgiveness part. To be honest, I can hold grudge. I'm serious. Now, but I think it depends. I think sometimes it depends on what has happened to you. So for me,
Yeah.
don't do that. I'll not forgive you. You carry that sin and go to hell. So I have too much anger in my heart, and it feels like forgiveness isn't something I possess. I try many times to control my anger, but it never works. Why am I like this? I want to forgive more, but it's hard. So we'll go on a quick break. When we come back, we'll continue with the episode.
Broken. Come to you an explanation.
Hello and welcome back to the TeenTok show. I'm your host. She's a panelist. I'm Blessing. She's Naomi Johnson. Okay, so I read the question, so I'll read the question again, and then we'll read some comments. Like we said, we always have comments to follow.
Right.
So this time she's going to read the comments. So giving her work. You know, it's good to work for the Lord. It's very, very good. So the question reads, I have too much anger in my heart and it feels like forgiveness isn't something I possess. I try many times to control my anger, but it never works. Why am I like this? I want to forgive more, but it's hard. So, Naomi.
Alright, so this person is saying, oh, I don't think anyone is not capable of forgiveness. I think it all comes down to who you are and what you stand for. If you really are a child of God, then forgiveness comes without force. And then someone else said, oh, I also have anger issues a lot of times. So, I try to forgive as much as possible. I just ask myself, WWJD, meaning, what would Jesus do?
JD.
Wow.
Wow. That's actually a very good question. Yeah. I'm actually using that actually. What would Jesus do? Wow, I don't know if I would say bars, but it's a nice thing to ask yourself.
Spicy thing.
Yeah. Thank you for that. Particular
whoever the
stuff.
person is.
Yes. So, the comments that you read, what do you think about the comments you read?
Well, the first one, yeah, because I don't think anybody is incapable of forgiveness. Like
The person did not say it's incapable, the person said it's hard.
no, from the comments, you said what did I think about it? Yeah, I'm saying.
Sorry.
So, because we are created in the image of our Father, the Lord Almighty, and then He's a forgiving God. And then if we are created in His own image, that means we all have the ability to forgive. Because if we check how many times the Lord our Father has forgiven us, it's uncountable. So, yeah, I agree with this person. It's just you have not yet found it, or it's just something that is telling you that you can forgive. Yeah,
because I feel like from people that I've known and for myself, like, personally, forgiveness is not. It's not as if it's impossible. I've forgiven people, like, yes, but then I think where it comes down to the fact that whatever that person did to you, you just don't know how to let go. And as serious as it may sound, or as unbelievable as it may be, you're hurting yourself, to be honest, to be quite honest with you. Because you're not forgiving the person, you're just putting all those things on yourself. The person might be somewhere living a very beautiful life, luxurious life, and you're here suffering from anger or grudge that you're holding against that person. You're here suffering, next thing you know, you have entered depression because you cannot forgive somebody. So yeah, I think it all comes down to the fact that what would Jesus do?
exactly.
So Jesus, in the Bible, Jesus said, forgive how many times?
17 times 7?
17.
70.
Do your quiet time, please.
I
So
do.
Jesus said, forgive 70 times 7. And if you think about it, I don't think one person can ever hurt it as many times. Unless that person is Satan.
It's not possible.
And you know the person is not. But some people
not.
too, you know, they don't even know what they can do. Carry load. But then, like this person said, I think it's very, very amazing. What would Jesus do? Jesus would obviously tell you to forgive.
Yeah,
and then,
for
if you not forget about what Jesus said you should do, think about all the things that you've been doing, since you were born. And you go and steal. You go and ask for forgiveness. You go back again and go and steal. You go and steal from the pots. Not things like Naomi used to do. I can ask and I'll confirm it. Like if you think about things that you normally do since you were small till now, there are things that you've asked for forgiveness and gone back to doing. So think of how many times God has forgiven you. So as much as it might seem hard, like the person said, it's not impossible. We are created in God's image and likeness. So it is very, very, possible. So the anger issue now. Let's see, the anger issue. What happened with the anger issue?
The anger issue. I don't really know, because I believe if you know you're this type that has anger issues, you should be slow to talk, and then slow to talk before. You should be slow to talk, because like me, because I'm really, really trying to improve, because back then my anger issues was terrible. Because sometimes I end up saying words that I regret. I'll be like, no, Naomi, you should have not said this. And I decided that, okay, to solve this, whenever somebody does me anything, I will first process it. Process. Processing takes time. So you process it, and then I'll then pick my words or my actions so that
That's very hard to do. If you
Yeah.
are, especially if you're in a serious place of anger, to keep quiet is not easy.
it's really really
because
you just want to
the odds
react.
to fire back.
Exactly.
It's serious.
Because I'm this type, I like arguments. So just imagine you come and tell me something that does not suit right with me. Oh my god. I just want to give it back to back. But then I'll be like, no, okay. Especially I'll be like where I'm coming from, the home I'm coming from. And sometimes the person will be even elder than me. I don't even I really thank God for grace. I thank God for change. Yeah, so I just believe that you should be slow to talk and slow to action.
Yeah, because honestly, even me, I never had anger issues. And one thing is, the fact that you are aware of your anger issues is one thing. I think that is really a good step. Because some people, they have anger issues,
but they don't realize it.
They will not listen. Like, I literally know someone like that. I know somebody like that. That person does not listen. The person will flare up. If you hear something else, nothing is the human being shouting there. You think it's an animal shouting from somewhere. So you come inside the room and see the human being there shouting like that. And then, when you're trying to, now you now discover that you have anger issues, wanting to now control it is now another big thing. The fact that you realize you have anger issues and the fact that you don't like how it is, that is a big plus. That's a big plus on your side. Because not everybody can realize that they are literally being like savage people, to be honest. And then not everyone really takes the step to control it. Because controlling it, like she said, it's not easy.
Yeah, I
it's
think the anger urge also makes you not to forgive, because just imagine you're angry with your parents. You're angry, obviously. I've not forgiven them for what they did to you. So even your relationship with them, because of that, it's not going to be it's not going to be on a good and fine place, because you have not yet forgiven them for what they have done, and you're still angry over that same incident. So it's not really advisable. And also, I believe
it's honestly not healthy either.
Yeah, for you, because your mental health alone.
And once your mental health is something, if it's not stable, oh my god, it starts to affect your life, everything.
Exactly.
Even if you might end up going out and you look great, you know if deep down you don't feel great, you feel miserable. You're not right mentally at all, emotionally. So it takes a really big turn on you. So you have to bottle it down. But then I feel like it's also good that, there's one thing, if you want to flare up and then say all those things, and there's another thing to now hold it inside.
Yeah.
So
I believe to open up is really good, because I'm this type. But I don't know, I really changed of recent. But I'm this type. If you do me something, I'm going to tell you straight to the face. I'm not even waiting up till the next hour, the next minute. When I've calmed down, sometimes I have not even calmed down, I'll walk up to you and tell you that, brother, sister, this so thing you did to me, I didn't like it, okay? So I think that also helps, because once you have poured out your anger, because you're pouring it out, but please know how you're pouring it
in the right manner.
know how you're pouring it out. It also helps to calm you down, and then let's pray that the person is considerate and then apologizes.
It's not even about the person being considerate. Even I feel like, because some people, all it takes sometimes is to tell them sorry. Because sometimes to me, saying sorry alone, it happened recently. My sister did something to me. She did not say sorry. So I kept on, it was so annoying. And the worst part is having to tell you to say sorry becomes horrible.
Yeah.
So if you cannot say sorry to me, I will not even listen to you until that sorry comes out of your mouth. Then everything has died down. It will be like it never even happened.
Sure.
So, but then you realize that when you even go to confront the person about that, this is not, even the person doesn't say sorry, because some people they're inconsiderate, like she said. Yeah. So if you now pour it out, you have relieved yourself you realize that your heart becomes light. The burden that you were carrying has all disappeared, because you just decided to relay what you are feeling, and it just becomes better.
And that's really, I think that's a really good thing to start with. Yeah. So
we'll go on
open up.
Try what?
Opening up.
Yeah, you open up.
Yeah.
And then the grudge part is, that is the most unhealthy part, to be honest. That's very unhealthy, because if you hold it in, if you keep on bottling things up, at some point the bottle will get filled. It will burst out, and it will not be great. It will not be great at all. It will not be great for you or anybody.
The person says you are not forgiving.
Honestly.
And God.
Yeah. See, what would Jesus do? He will not bottle up. So we'll go on a quick break. We'll come back. We'll dive deeper and insight into the question.
Broken. Come to you an explanation.
Hello, hola. Welcome back to the TeenTok show. If you're just joining us, I am Blessing Nathaniel, the host for today's episode. And with me, I have our beautiful guests, Naomi Johnson. Okay, so we are on today's question, and the question reads, I have too much anger in my heart, and it feels like forgiveness isn't something I possess. I try many times to control my anger, but it never works. Why am I like this? I want to forgive more, but it's hard. So we are in the question and answer segment.
Yeah.
Where we dive deep and inside into the question. Okay, so before we go inside, I have comments. Okay. So the first comment reads, it sounds like you're struggling with managing your anger and finding forgiveness. Yeah, seriously, which can be challenging. Yeah. Very, just like you were saying, it's very challenging. So sometimes unresolved issues or past experiences can contribute to feelings of anger and difficulty in forgiving.
Yeah, honestly, that's what you just said. You have to open up. Don't pile it up. For what? Why do you want to stress yourself?
Somebody stress you out. I feel like sometimes even if you don't tell the person, because not everybody is good with confrontation. So maybe if you can have like a journal and then like write it down, write how you feel for that day, and like at least relate to somebody so you can get it off your chest.
Yeah.
Because if you keep it on your chest, you don't know, maybe it's really heart attack one day.
Exactly.
Just fall down. Say what happened to her, you don't know.
And then you're stressing yourself, not even the person that has hurt you. The person is there living his or her life. I know, right?
You feel like both of us should be suffering this thing, but like only they're suffering.
Yeah, maybe the person is even unaware.
Drinking wine and eating meat. You are here going through depression for something that is the person's fault. It's like you're punishing yourself for somebody else's mistake, to be honest. So the comment says, seeking support from a therapist or counselor can help you explore these feelings and develop coping strategies to manage your anger and work towards forgiveness.
Yeah.
You know, African people too, therapist is not their thing. So I feel like you can go with the counselor thing or accountability partner.
Yeah.
I feel like that's just that's literally if you cannot get to a therapist, because like I said, African people. But I think now we are getting better. Some of us go to therapists. So if you cannot get to a therapist, counselor or accountability partner and relay those, as long as you get it off your chest, I think like that's the most important thing. Just get it off your chest. Don't bottle it up. So remember, it's okay to ask for help and take time to walk through these emotions. Yes, that's okay to ask for help.
Very, very okay.
Like,
feel free.
Do you know that it's not everybody that can ask for help? Like personally, I don't know how to ask for help.
I also have a friend that she does not like.
I'd rather do. You see, I will do things for myself. You will not know it's happening until it has happened. That's when you know that okay, this actually happened. I'm not asking. I will not ask you for anything. I rather do it myself from beginning to the ending. You will never know anything.
But for me, I can ask for help.
And you just know that even if it is, you can do it by yourself. Even if it's good to be able to be independent,
yeah,
you need to ask.
We're all humans. We all have that day that we're not fine.
Different ideas. So asking for help, person can help you in ways that you cannot, that possibly you cannot even think of. You might be able to handle it, but two heads are better than one.
Exactly.
Two good heads. Let's just be specific, because some heads are not exactly the best. So two good heads are better than one good head. So yes, it's okay to ask for help. Ask your accountability partner, your counselor. Make sure that your accountability partner is of the same gender as you.
Yeah.
Please, let's just lay that on the floor right there. Make sure it's the same gender as you. So the next, So the next comment says, if the person is a Christian, the person should really pray about that. Yes, that is something that, you need to go into the prayer part, because the main thing I'll be saying here is that it's hard. You are going through it, you know it's hard. So prayer should like be the first thing, honestly. You pray to God about it, and like, I feel like even praying to God can help you take it off your chest, to be honest. You're talking to your father. So you say, hey, daddy, this person angered me today. Naomi annoying me. See what Naomi did? She came to the house with her dusty shoes like that, and climbed on my bed. My white sheets that I washed yesterday, white with bleach, it has turned brown. Thanks to Naomi. I wanted to say things to her, but I'm saying to you, God, help me take this out.
Exactly.
And then by the time you finish your prayer, I realize, anyways, it's just sheets. And then you can still make her wash it. You can just go and tell her, you dirty my sheets, wash it.
It's just bed sheets.
If she does not wash it, can't tell. No, please no. Oh God, no. If there's no wash it, please just, you know that you're taking it off your chest. It's just the way it is. You can, some things even become funny by the time you realize.
Yeah,
it.
by
Some
the time
things
you realize
become
it,
really funny. You start to laugh
be like,
about it.
Yeah.
So this is why you should just open up, open up. It's not that listen these things like that. So because the Bible said that the devil is using your anger to push us into so many troubles.
Yeah.
That is
So true.
Like that is serious.
And
it's
so true.
Like that.
Sometimes the person you're angry, the person that you can't forgive is your destiny helper, or somebody that's going to lead you to your destiny helper.
That,
so
you
see,
don't even know if God is testing you.
Exactly.
So and be hearing the devil at the back of your mind be telling you to go and say rubbish.
Don't forgive her.
Or you go and open your mouth and talk nonsense.
You forgive her, you're weak.
Hey.
Ignore those voices.
You will hear the voices that will be telling you all those words to say. Hey, get out! You're mad.
Right?
All those things. Are you too? We want to say it. I thank God for the ability to tame your tongue.
Yeah.
But, hey, that is one thing people should be able to pray for God to give you the strength to hold your tongue. Because you know I recently watched a recent movie that the mother normally teaches the girl. She got married, so the woman was trying to kill her husband though. But the mother is wise. That's what you also be happy for. That your mothers and your parents are wise. Wise in godly perspective, not just worldly.
Yeah.
So the woman gave this girl water and tell her it's charm. Then when her husband is talking to her and shouting at her, put water in your mouth and close your mouth. If you swallow it, you will die. If you spit it out, you will die. So put it onto your mouth until it's done. You realize she continued doing this, the husband started to change. The husband will not shout at her. Then she's talking. Because she kept quiet. But normally on a daily basis, if he's talking, she is firing back. If you talk 1, she talk 10.
Wow.
So like holding your tongue it can save you
a lot
from a lot. Hey, imagine if you said the wrong thing at the wrong time at the wrong place, you land in trouble.
Yeah.
It's just like I've seen scenarios, not even real life, in movies where somebody told somebody out of anger, "I'll kill you." Next 24 hours, person is dead. They come and meet you because now you say, you have become prime suspect when you were sleeping when the person was being killed.
Or when you don't even know how, when.
So you need to control your tongue. Do you have to control your tongue?
Yeah, sure.
Very well.
Sure, I do. Because sometimes the way I want to reply, I'll just side eye. Oh, that's just it. I'll be like, that's okay. Because if I utter this word, it's not going to be really, really nice for you. And maybe the person was not intentional about it. So
and sometimes you need to analyze the situation. If the person actually meant it.
Mentally, I'll just be like, no, this person.
There's some things that, just like the one about matching. Some people, they match you. You know, it's not even that.
It's like you have killed them.
Match you. That's as if it's their head that you match. Like you step on. Oh my God. I've seen people that you just. Some people too. The anger is very funny. I used to laugh.
I know, right? The thing is like funny and. I cannot phantom it.
Honestly, sometimes you have to analyze the situation that you're in. Because if you know that this person is probably not even seeing your leg where it is.
Exactly. So it's not like I came on post, I was like, I want to match.
I must step on
her. You step on your
leg.
No.
What's better to me on your leg? And then it's possible that even you, when the person was walking, it was your own mistake of pushing your leg forward. The person almost fall down and die. And hit their head. So you have to be able to sit down, calm yourself. The one thing that helped me a lot was, if I'm angry, I will sit down and breathe in deep breaths. Come and see blessing breathing in like gorilla. And it's not easy. Because that person, imagine if when you're arguing with my sister will continue talking. And me, I'm trying to keep quiet. Oh God. It's not hard though. It's not easy, sorry. Yeah. You want to keep quiet, but that person is still talking. And you have the best comebacks. That's the worst part.
I know, right? For me, the best thing I just do is just ignore.
Like I have most of just ignore. The best things. Ignoring is the best thing to do. Just ignore. Although sometimes you ignore for the meantime before you go for the confrontation.
Okay, yeah.
Yes, you ignore because if you don't want to hold it too, or if you don't analyze it too, because some people, like honestly, I feel like when you're angry, your brain stops functioning. It stops working. To be honest, like you cannot. I feel like you become kind of blind. You cannot see what you are doing. Right? Most people, when they kill somebody out of anger, they'll tell you they did not know.
Yeah.
Because it was not really what you wanted to do.
The incident, they'll be like, what? Why did I do that? Why didn't I control anger? Why did I do this in a rush? That scared.
And the next thing you hear is the work of the
devil.
Devil is not your anarchy person. So I feel like They will not be there to go and enter prison. Is it how go? Exactly. That's why you need to be so careful of the things that you do. Oh my God. So the comment continues to say, it's very difficult to forgive some things that people do, especially when you are always seeing the person, like someone that you're familiar with. Yeah. But the person should just talk to him or herself and say that, okay, I have been hurt. Okay, I'm now broken again. But I'll just hurt myself more by staying angry.
Exactly. That's just it. Like,
that's exactly what we're saying. Like, you holding the grudge, you're just putting more problems in your head.
More stress on yourself.
Stress. And stress these days kill people. You want to die on timely death?
No.
Exactly. Nobody wants to die on timely death.
So
yeah, continue.
So I'm diving now into the question.
Deeper.
So yeah, first of all, I believe that you as the person, you the individual, you should first like pray about it and ask God for the spirit of forgiveness, because the spirit of forgiveness is the fruit of the spirit. And then they did not say fruits of the spirit, they say fruit of the spirit, single. So that means that all that fruit of the spirit, kindness, joy, long suffering, everything is part of the fruit. So you cannot have one, or you cannot have 5 and leave the 3. You cannot have So you have to have all the fruits of the spirit.
Leave the 4, there are 9.
Yeah. So you have to first pray about it. You pray about it and ask God to give you spirit of forgiveness,
and grace to hold your mouth.
Exactly. So that's it. You have to pray about it. That's like the first thing. First, you have to pray about it, because without God, you have to, in everything, you have to include God there.
Yeah, it should be like number one. To be honest, it should just be the first thing in your life. When you wake up, good morning, Daddy, then you pray. Like, seriously. So the ending of the comment says, most of the people that keep anger in their hearts are those that can't admit to themselves that this situation has been over them, or the situation really hurt them. So like most people that have held grudges, there are people that cannot tell themselves that, okay, this thing has hurt me badly.
Okay.
Like, you just hold on to, honestly, I've actually had deeper experiences.
I don't know, but for me, I don't find it difficult to forgive.
No, like,
I don't know why.
That is that ability here. Do you know how much I pray for that? Because there are things that when you do to me, the way I will look you, I'll just look at you, but then as much as I want to ignore you, even if you keep it or like you forget about it, if that same person makes you angry again, that thing will come back up. And you remember it. Just to mention everything one by one. The day you match on me, the day you hit my hand, the day you hit my leg, the day you hit my body, the day you did this to me. Like, it's just imagine God doing that to you. The day you stole me.
Oh my God.
No,
I don't want to think about it.
If it was me, go come and tell you, the day I took chicken from my mom, the day I took money from my mom's bag, the day I did this. Like, yeah, it's just like that same comment, the second comment that you read. What would Jesus do? That's
just think
hashtag
that.
What would Jesus do?
Exactly. The moment you are being angered, just say, what would Jesus do? That will help you. Because when you think about it, when you process it, that this is what Jesus will do, then bam, that's it. That's what you will do.
Yes, because there's one thing. Jesus did get angry at some point in the Bible. That was
but then
anger.
he did not allow the anger
to
he did not to the next day. The anger it died that day. So
he died that the minute it was done, he died that minute. That second, he finished there.
Yeah, because
holy anger.
We are all humans. It's a must. We must get angry.
Because it's emotion. If you don't get angry,
they're not human.
I said it again.
Seriously, because we're humans. Because even God was even angry, self. So it's a must. You must get angry, but then you should not allow the anger to pass to the next day. No. And
you should not allow
and that's when you have committed a sin
to lead you into something.
Yeah, because you see, after Jesus was angry at the church there, he dealt with it right there, and then it was over. You never had Jesus saying that these people.
When they were taking him to the cross, when they were taking him, he didn't even say, "This is what they did at the church."
Exactly.
This is what they did at that place. This one that did this. This people that backbiting me. This ones that want to stone me.
That was where it ended. So
because literally our purpose, what we're trying to do is to live as Christ did. Christianity, Christ-like. So I feel like everyone should adopt this "what would Jesus do" lifestyle.
Yeah.
So I feel like when I go, I'll write to my wall.
Hashtag what would Jesus do?
Start posting it. What would Jesus do? When you want to do something, think, what would Jesus do? I feel like you should start applying to everything that she actually wants to do. What would Jesus do if he was in this position? What would he do if he was this? Because you realize that even the forgiveness part, because forgiveness as well. Jesus forgave who? Yeah. After all, the people that crucified him is the people that he came to come and die for.
Exactly.
So obviously he knew. He said, even before he died, Father, forgive them. He had already forgiven them. So you should really take that into consideration. What would Jesus do? So I should ask a question. Why am I like this?
Why are you like this?
So why do you think she's like that? Why do you think he or she is like that? I don't know.
And also why I think, because I teach. Okay, so this so like in this certain community, these children, when I say it's back to back,
she went from this children to this children.
When I say it's back to back, back to back, if their friend slaps them, even if it's by mistake, mistakenly, they will still go and pay back. Even after I'll have to tell them, no, don't pay back. Sorry about it, okay? Next time, don't do that. By the time I'm turning back my head to do, they have done it. They have paid back.
Children.
So I believe that sometimes it's the way you grew up, your upbringing. So if you're taught that, okay, once if your sibling does this to you, you have to forgive. You don't need to pay back and avenge it. So I believe, the upbringing also. So I don't want to say anything, but maybe, and also have the people you associate yourself with.
And the things you let enter your, like the things you see, the things you feel.
Like the movies you watch and you get.
Like I've seen videos of how people be like, how to be independent and how to be like, I don't even know what the purpose of that video is. The person will be like, if someone hurts you, go back and build yourself and come back for revenge. I say, what? Revenge for what? You are building yourself. Person is making money. When you come back for the revenge, person has traveled. Bro, build your.
Can you reason that?
Where they cut me off was come back for revenge for what? Go back and build yourself.
And sometimes if you're coming back for revenge, you're making it worse. Like worse. Because and also like what? Like when I was teaching, I really learned a lot. Because there was one time this girl, so the boy hit her, and then when she wanted to pay back, because she actually paid back, she returned it back. When she returned it, the boy got hurt. So just see.
Sometimes
it's not called. I think revenge is not really called for, because sometimes you paying back or returning it back, it comes out terrible.
If anything, the best revenge is to move on and make yourself better. And just show the person that what you do to me is not doing anything to me. I'm living life, literally. I feel like that's literally the best revenge you can. I'm not exactly calling it revenge, but that's the best you can do for yourself. Because you don't want to enter depression because of somebody. You don't want to go back and say you're doing revenge. Come and stab somebody after if they ask you say that devil curse you, and they will say make you carry knife, and they will say make you raise your hand. You tell me that devil wrote it down as instruction for you to go and the devil did not ask you to do that. Exactly. Even if he did, I'm not for mine because no godly thought will tell you to pick up a knife to stab someone. So the devil is tempting you, but then I bet them go arrest devil. Then when they see him, before they arrest the devil. So you just, it's not in your favor at all to say you're going to come back and take revenge on anybody.
It's really not necessary.
It is not necessary. It is not in your favor. It's not in anybody's favor, and it is clearly and definitely not what Jesus would do.
Exactly.
Because Jesus couldn't come back and take revenge for.
No, he does not.
Those that crucify him.
Because by now he should have come and take revenge now.
And I want to be part of them. I don't crucify him. But I feel like something that my son says to me. Every time you sin, you put Jesus back on the cross. So you come back and take revenge on all of us if he was like that. But he is not, because he is an awesome God. So you have to, if you're not a Christian, to be honest, just think to yourself, like, don't try to put yourself in jeopardy because you're trying to take revenge or because you're holding up grudges, because it will reduce you to unstable lengths. Like your mental health will be unstable, emotionally you'll be unstable, and if everything is unstable, physically you might now even start looking like mad person. Because that's where it starts.
Because like you'll be talking to yourself, this person did this to me. I can meet so many people like that on the way. That will be like, bro, calm down.
I've seen people that are
Yeah.
fucking angry walking on the road.
And sometimes, you become frustrated that you even bring out your frustration to others that have nothing,
that don't even know that even exists.
Don't even know why you're even angry on them. Like,
and
why?
There are people that
why?
Are so, like, one thing is, I feel like my parents are so good for that. My parents, yeah, something that happened when they go to work. I don't know how they will get angry. They will come back, nobody will hear a word. Or if like one of the child makes them angry, it's everybody. So now whenever somebody makes them angry, we used to argue. You see, I made the person angry now. And she come back, nobody will hear what. Like you should. That's one thing that people should learn.
Yeah.
Like we're not saying do not get angry. It's not like she said. If you don't get angry, you're not human. I don't completely agree, but then yes, if you don't get angry, you're not human. But then don't let your anger lead you.
The better part.
Yeah, don't let it get the better of you. To be honest, don't hold it inside. Like we said, talk to an accountability partner. To be honest, do not bring it out in a very savage manner.
Yeah,
unhuman,
rude.
like rude.
Yeah.
Like even if it might sound rude, but let's not be so.
No, it shouldn't
savage.
really
It
sound
should be,
rude.
Yeah,
because
there's some ways that some people that even do something to sound up to them.
Oh, but if once you know that it's not rude. Yeah.
Yes.
But,
as long as you're calm and collected.
Yeah. Because I also think that the person dealing with the anger issues, I believe that you should also be tolerant. Because if you don't have that, my brother, in this world we are living, my sister, in this world we are living, you cannot. You will get angry. Anger will tire you. Because you are not tolerant. If you don't overstep things,
everything will make you angry.
Oh, exactly. Every single thing will make you angry. So you just have to have tolerance. Because from the book today, from my quiet time today, from the book of Colossians 3:13, it says that as we should learn to bear, and bear also means tolerate. Yeah. Okay, we should learn to bear one another. And also forgive, just like our Father has forgave us. Forgive, not even forgive, forgive.
Forgive us.
Yeah. So once you are tolerant, there is going to be forgiveness. Because once you can tolerate it, you tolerating itself is you forgiving it. You get? Because and tolerance it's possible. Because I've met countless people that are very, very tolerant. Like they are very,
I feel
very.
like tolerance is something you should. It should be like. It should be something that should be part of you, one with you, because you meet people that you don't understand where this book come from. They will just make you angry for no reason. You ask yourself, where did this one come from? Like nothing. Like the person can even match on you. I'm shouting at you. Like I've seen, like someone did it to me. I want to talk. Hey, now you match me. And then if you're not able to like control your tongue, if you're not able to have that tolerance, you lash out. And then there's one thing I've always found is that whenever I get angry and I lash out, no matter what happens, I don't feel good about myself. Like I don't like it.
Me too. I do.
I hate being in that place where I lash. I can be angry, but then the moment I'm able to, most of the time when I'm angry, I isolate myself so that I don't like lash out on people. And then one thing is, I try my best that whoever comes to me, I don't also put my frustration on you.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it's not your fault.
Because like you're just going ahead and doing more and more and more, increasing it just like that.
So hey, you need to pray to God, ask Him for the grace to hold your tongue. If you want to even practice it, if you are angry, please go and take that water and put it inside your mouth and hold it.
Yeah,
like your mouth and hold it. Like I feel like tell yourself today, if you don't swallow it, you have find something. But then like I feel like you can practice it, put it into practice. Yeah. Don't just tell yourself, oh, I'll do it. And then when the time comes, you don't even remember what the person even said. That's gone.
I also believe that if you like okay, you said you're having anger issues. I believe you should, and forgiveness, and you should read scriptures that will help you. Yeah, that's also another thing. Because if you think about those words, it's also because that also helps me. When I think about the words, of course, I'll be like, okay, no. This is what the Lord, because the Lord also says you should not take revenge. Allow Him to avenge. That's what I always tell myself. I'll be like, no, I'm not going to revenge. I'm going to forgive this person. The Lord Almighty will judge, the Lord Almighty will avenge if it is necessary. Because sometimes it's not even necessary. So that's what I say to myself. So I believe we should be reading the word and then you ponder on it. So once you have it in you, once you are in that situation like this, and then the word starts coming, you'll be alright. That's what I believe.
to also practice like a healthy lifestyle, to be honest. Because if you're trying to try to build yourself and better yourself, because if you're trying to do that, you realize that most things no longer bother you. Like find other things to take pleasure. If you're angry, if you like painting, go and paint. If you like reading, go and read. As long as you become calm, and if you're able to talk about it, so that you guys can able to relay whatever happens. You might even find that the mistake came from you or it came from both of you. It was so unintentional. So imagine if you had lashed out, a relationship that should have lasted a lifetime will end.
Sadly.
Because not everybody is mature enough to come back and talk after having a big lashing out of frustration put on everybody. Not everybody is mature enough to have that sit down and then talk about it. Even if they are, forget age is not being mature. People will be 23. They have talk. Next thing you know, the marriage have continued for 1 month.
And also, I believe that, let's say from the home, okay, if you're this person, let's say, let's say you have not, your parents have done certain things to you, and then I know you're forgiving them about it. My brother and sister, I don't think, if you can't forgive your parents, I don't think you can forgive somebody that you're not related to. So I believe that if you have issues with your parents and you're still angry with them, I believe you should force that by trying to forgive your parents. I think that will really help you. If you forgive all your siblings or your sister or your brothers, whoever that you're related by blood, try forgiving them first, and then once you forgive them, I promise you, forgiveness is going to be a thing for you. It's going to be a very, very easy thing for you.
Like another thing is like analyze your situation. Like we were saying, like a lot of things that when you realize, if you don't analyze it, you just a lot of judgment.
Yeah.
You just misjudge somebody, misjudge everything. And there's another thing that I've also come to realize is that sometimes you feel like you're forgiving somebody about something, but then you realize you haven't. You realize you have not actually healed from what happened before. So now you have to now come to terms with yourself.
And I think, for me, how I know that I've forgiven you, most of the times, not always, I forget what you did to me.
I can't forget.
I usually forget. I'll be like, can I remember?
Unforgettable. But then the thing is that if I don't forget it, but then when I think of it, it doesn't come with that.
Yeah, it doesn't come with anger or pain.
Yeah,
it's
just memories.
Literally.
And sometimes you start to laugh about it, like we were saying. It becomes like, remember that time we had this nonsense lash out, so people start to laugh.
Exactly, be laughing, be like, because I've had some with my friends.
Like it's so, you realize that
it's not
honestly,
so funny.
There's no need to be angry.
About
I mean,
it.
there are some that those people are actually just trying to get under your skin. Yeah, that one, pray to God and put that one in your mouth.
That's why I say prayer, because if you be like, God, please, whenever this person is with me, let this person don't cause me to anger.
Or avoid the person, to be honest. If you know that this person, whenever you're with this person, the person always annoys you or gets you angry, please avoid the person.
Exactly. We are not saying that when you see the person, you're not supposed to talk to the person, no. But you get, like,
don't try to get into those situations. Avoid those situations.
Like, the before and after, there's a difference. Like, when you be like, you go to long talks, but like it's just hi, how you doing? I'm fine. Okay, bye. See you. Just like that. You get.
Yes.
So there's no way you guys can jam legs. So yeah.
Yes. So apparently we've come to the end of the show. Oh, it was nice having you now.
Yeah.
We've come to the end of the show. So before we actually even go, just like summarize your point or your advice for this person.
Okay. So I'm telling you, hashtag what would Jesus do? Because they're like literally that answers this question. Okay, so just whenever in this situation, you find yourself in this situation, just be like, okay, whatever your name is, Naomi, what would Jesus do? And like I said, now you read the book, the Word of God, and then now you ask yourself, what would Jesus do? You start thinking about those words you have read, and then it speaks to you, and then you know what would Jesus do.
And if you're not a Christian, please put that water in your mouth and avoid. If the person is there and still lashing out,
just
find
keep
somewhere
quiet.
Peaceful.
And then after that, you talk it out.
Even if you don't talk it out, just try not to be around there. Make sure that before you even go back to where that person is, that everything have leave your mind. To be honest, because now I feel like nowadays it's more better for me, because now somebody is like, the person is making me angry. If I'm not actually angry, it's more like I no longer even care again. To be honest.
Yeah.
Because for me, I'll just be sitting there, I'm looking at you. The next thing you know, I remember one time I was laughing. Why am I laughing? I know you think I'm not okay, but then it's no longer getting to me. Because to be honest,
it's just,
when you analyze situations, there's to be angry
already
about.
There. I forgive and forget. I move.
Continue and move on with your life. So that you can
Cannot come and
also
stress myself.
remove, you don't want unnecessary stress. We are going through enough. Life
Exactly.
is stressful
Life
enough.
is already.
It's already stressful.
You cannot come
enough.
and add to it.
To come
Exactly.
and add it, please. We're not. Are they paying you to come and ruin my life? Did my village people send you? I cannot. If they send me, you go back and tell them you did not see me.
Exactly.
Because life is stressful enough. I want to live the life that I have. It's stressful enough. It's your life. Life is supposed to be somehow stressful. But then,
exactly.
For me, I don't even call stress. It's unnecessary things I call stress. To be honest. So we've come to the end of the show. Thank you very much. It was nice and lovely having you.
Aww.
Thank you all. We've come to the end of the show. We love you and we need to survive.
Bye.
Broken. Don't tell you an explanation.